Hi, guys. We are back once again with Big Al McMordie. We're talking about Saturday college football. We're going to get into his alma mater in a minute, but let's talk about college and pro basketball, not just the NBA, not just college. Al was ranked not number one year in a row, not number one 2 years in a row, number one 3 years in a row at sportswatchmonitor.com in college and pro basketball combined. While there is a love affair with football, we understand everybody loves football. It's usually the better that says, I'm just going to lay off basketball because I only like football, that leaves a lot of money on the table. So, Al, in the last 3 years, if they were just flat betting the same amount on every game, how much money did that football only better leave on the table?
Over the last 3+ years in basketball, I'm up 139.7 net games
Unrated. That means
after the juice. That just
right.
means, like, if you're just flat betting 1,000 a game, you would be up 139,700.
So what do you say to the client? And I get it. I know you don't talk to as many clients as I do, but what do you say to that guy?
I talk to a lot of them.
I know, but I don't know if you get what I get. I just love football. I'm shutting it down after February 11th.
I've learned after 35 years in the business, I've learned that this is entertainment for a lot of people. It's recreation, and they just want to do what they want to do.
Right. So even though
there's a subset, there's a group of people who are in it for the money,
right,
and who only care about the money,
right,
and they will do what we advise them to do. Then there's I would say a much larger group. I mean, this is one of the things that people don't understand, because everyone just assumes everyone's in it for the money. A lot of people are in this just for the recreation,
right?
And so there's a larger group of people who are just doing this to have fun. They're not serious. They're not like me. They're not like you. They're not sharps. They're not serious gamblers. They'll pay us money for our picks, but they're still casual about doing it. They'll come home at 6:30 at night after the work day. They'll put in their bets, and they don't have their eyes on the computer screen 24/7 like we do. So it's just different. And I understand that a lot of guys want it to be casual. They want to just bet on what they want to watch on TV. They don't want to bet on Maryland, Baltimore County, or whatever. They're not going to be watching on TV. So I get it. But it's a guy who's...
It's across all socioeconomic, because you could even make a case that the whale clients that I deal with and that you're dealing with now with All Access, they're definitely not doing it for the money, because they're throwing down so much money. We talk about making $99,000 last month. Well, that's probably not even a guy's week's income if he's a CEO of a corporate 500 company and he's making millions and millions of dollars, and he's throwing 10 dimes here and 6 dimes on a 6 unit and 5 dimes on a 5 unit. So is he really doing it for the money? No, but I asked these guys, Al, I say, let me ask you, like, why do you do it? It's not for the money. He goes, I just love beating the book. So it's a game. They love beating the book.
Yeah. I've got a great story for you. I'm going to leave the names out to protect the innocent or whatever. But so there's this handicapper, red hot, 16-0 his last 16. I get a call from a client, and the client says to me, I've got a subscription. I want to change handicappers. And I asked, okay. Does she want to change from handicapper X to handicapper Y?
He's worried he's going to go on a losing streak.
No, it's even better than that.
Sorry.
Handicapper X is 16-0. I said, well, why do you want to leave handicapper X? Oh, he does a lot of totals. I don't like betting totals.
I'll take handicapper X. Sign me up.
But again, it just shows you, like, it's not about the winning. 16-0. I don't care. The person wants to have fun. They want to bet the games they want to bet. They didn't like the totals because it gave them anxiety. They asked off the guy's service.
I've seen all kinds in 35 years. You've been doing it 45 years. What's that? 80 years between us. So I've seen it all. I had a client. I'll give you one back, and then we'll get to the complimentary winner for this Saturday. I'll give you a great story back. This is back in the day. My high roller service, when my partner Duke was alive, Duke. He passed away in 2006. He used to charge $25,000 for the season for his high roller VIP plays. Client called me up and he said he wanted to pay $2,500 per net winner, and I said, okay, but you're in a. I said it's all good. I said 20. I said, but it's 25,000. 10 games get you the entire year. I don't care. I'm superstitious. I think at the end of the year he paid Duke $180,000 in $2,500 increments for the same games that he could have bought from Duke for $25,000 for the year. It's just how he wanted to do it. He wanted to hit the game, pay. Hit the game, pay. Did not care that he was going to save money. He was superstitious. Hey, Duke made more money. What can you do?
Yeah, no, I mean, well, look, we've got a 4-month for 2-month offer. They could save a lot of money, but we know we also have guys who want to go week to week to week to week. It's just,
and you've already seen a lot of guys sign up for the week or the month, not wanting just because they just want to pay every 30 days. So, with that being said, let's talk about your alma mater and your college football Saturday free selection.
Yeah, it's. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of stuff going on in Ann Arbor right now with Jim Harbaugh and the whole scandal with stealing the signs, and it's just embarrassing.
I have the better brother here in Baltimore.
You do have the better brother. I wish we could just move on from Harbaugh, but whatever. But anyway,
all three of us have something in common. You, me, and Harbaugh.
What's that?
We're all twins.
Yeah. So, Michigan had last week off, so it's rested. And when you get a rested team in college football playing at home or on a neutral field that are off 3 wins in which they scored a combined 150 or more points, those rested teams that have these great offenses, that score a lot of points, they do great. And they've gone 33-8 ATS. So you take a look at what Michigan has done its last 3 games: 52-7 versus Indiana, 52-10 against Minnesota, 49-0 versus Michigan State. So they've scored a combined 153. So I do like Michigan. They're favored by 32.5 in this game against Purdue, and I just think they roast the Boilermakers.
There it is, guys. Michigan minus the 32.5 is your Saturday complimentary selection. Let them boil the Boilermakers, and we'll be back for a Sunday complimentary selection tomorrow, 775-636-7676. Good day and good luck.